Some people look calm on the outside, but inside they are constantly managing tone, managing emotion, managing reactions, managing how safe they appear even when they do not feel safe. And this is the exhaustion of performing emotional safety. In earlier episodes, we explored shame, the fear of being seen, emotional numbness, and the difficulty of receiving love. But sometimes the emotional self does not only protect itself by hiding, it protects itself by appearing okay. It smiles when it feels overwhelmed. It stays calm when it feels anxious. It says, I am fine when something inside is quietly collapsing. Because somewhere the emotional self learned that being visibly distressed was not safe. Maybe emotion created conflict. Maybe need created burden. Maybe sadness was dismissed. Maybe anger was punished. Maybe vulnerability changed how people treated them. And slowly they learned to regulate the room instead of being held by it. They became emotionally careful, emotionally alert, emotionally controlled, not because they were peaceful, but because peace was something they had to perform. And this is why some people feel tired after conversations, after family gatherings, after being around people, even people they love, because they were not only present, they were monitoring moods, monitoring tension, monitoring disappointment, monitoring their own emotions, so nothing becomes too much. And emotional monitoring is not rest, it is survival. This is the quiet fatigue of people who always seem composed. They are not always calm. Sometimes they are simply hiding the cost of staying acceptable. Because performing emotional safety means making others feel that everything is okay before you have even checked if you are okay. And over time this creates disconnection. You know how to appear stable but not how to feel supported. You know how to hold others but not how to be held. You know how to prevent discomfort but not how to safely express your own. And healing does not begin by breaking down everywhere. It begins by no longer abandoning yourself in order to look okay. It begins when the emotional self learns that safety does not have to be performed. It can be felt, received, shared, built slowly with people who do not require you to disappear emotionally to keep the connection intact. And perhaps one of the deepest forms of healing is allowing yourself to stop managing every emotional room, to stop proving that you are easy to be with, stable enough, calm enough, acceptable enough. Because the emotional self was never meant to spend a lifetime performing safety that it was still waiting to actually feel. In the next episode, we will explore fear of rejection and emotional exposure, why being honest about what we feel can feel so dangerous when rejection once felt like emotional loss.